Later, when Thomas arrived at the washdown, there was James.
See? I have got the cleanest freight cars. You'll be here for hours getting yours cleaned, laughed James.
Thomas was very cross. The next morning, when Thomas puffed into the yard, he had an idea. If I use my old trucks to take the coal, he puffed, my new freight cars will still look clean and new. So Thomas backed up to collect his old trucks. He collected some coal from the coaling plant. Then he raced across the countryside.
Ha! Laughed Thomas. I can get these trucks really messy and get the coal to the docks on time.
Then there was trouble. The rusty coupling broke. Thomas's trucks were rolling by themselves.
Cinders and ashes, cried Thomas.
Thomas applied his brakes, but he stopped too quickly. The trucks bumped into the back of Thomas, and the coal spilled all over the tracks. Thomas was stuck. Soon, Sir Topham Hatt arrived on Harvey. "Thomas, these trucks are too old for pulling coal," Sir Topham Hatt said sternly. "And now you have caused confusion and delay." "Sorry, sir," said Thomas. Harvey and the workmen soon cleared the tracks. But Thomas still had to deliver the coal to the docks. So he raced back to the shunting yards. And this time, he collected his smart new freight cars. Harvey and the workmen loaded the coal into Thomas's freight cars. The new cars were soon filthy, but they were filled with coal and ready to go. And they were very happy. Thomas raced to the docks. Suddenly, the trucks weren't being troublesome. They rolled easily up hills. They rattled quickly down hills. And they sang all the way. Thomas raced into the docks.
"We need to unload quickly," the dock manager called. "But don't worry, we'll try and keep your new freight cars clean."
"That's okay," puffed Thomas. "My freight cars would rather be useful than clean." Just then, James puffed into the docks.
"Look at your freight cars," boasted James. "Filthy again, not like mine."
James tried to pull away, but his troublesome trucks didn't want to be clean anymore.
Hold back, they chuckled.
Just then, Cranky's cable snapped. He dropped a large crate of melons. "Bother!" huffed James. "James," tooted Thomas, "I think freight cars like to be useful rather than clean." And all the trucks agreed. Today, Edward, Henry, and Gordon all have different jobs to do. See if you can guess who is doing which job. One engine is going to collect coal, one is going to collect freight, and another is going to collect the express. Can you guess what Gordon is doing today? Off he goes, around the bends, he's on his way. But what is he going to do? Almost there. Gordon is collecting the express at Knapford Station. Who's next? Henry. What is Henry doing today? He's got a windy way to go. Around the bends, steaming along. Henry is collecting freight from the docks today. Can you guess what Edward is doing today? He's on his way, twisting and turning and puffing along. That's right. Edward is shunting coal cars at the coaling plant. Now they can all be really useful engines. Well done, Gordon. Well done, Henry. And well done, Edward. Toby had a little lamb. Winter on the island of Sodor can be windy and cold. When the cold wind blows, the engines can't wait to get back to the snug warmth of Tidmouth sheds. Bit of cold, chuffed Toby. Still, I'll soon be back in my nice dry shed. But suddenly, he could see Farmer McColl standing knee-deep in snow. He was waving a red flag. Toby's driver applied the brakes. My phone lines are down, all the roads are blocked, and my sheep have just started lambing, said Farmer McColl. They're trapped on the hillsides, cut off by the snow. What can we do to help? Toby chuffed. I need a vet as quickly as possible. We'll stop at the next signal box, said Toby's driver. I'll phone the vet from there. Toby raced to the signal box, and the driver phoned ahead to the station. Sir Topham Hatt and the vet were waiting for Toby as he arrived. Farmer McColl's lambs are stranded on the hillside, cried Toby. We've got to rescue them. And so we shall, said Sir Topham Hatt. I'll send Duck right away. This is a job for an engine with a snowplow. Toby knew Duck was the right engine for the job. He was very powerful. Hurry, Toby called anxiously as Duck chuffed out of the station. But so much snow had fallen, the tracks ahead were blocked. We can't go on, said Duck's driver grimly. We'll have to go back. Toby was surprised to see Duck return to the station. I tried my hardest, puffed Duck, but the weather's getting worse. Even Duck's snowplow can't get through, said his driver.